Hey everybody, this is Margie McCollum, a kindergarten teacher at Richland. I wanted to show you step by step how we are going to have the students access videos that are connected to their activities on Seesaw. On the iPad, we have to kind of go a back route to get it to work because for some reason right now the district's network is not allowing us to access them straight out of Seesaw. So it's not too complicated. It's just one little extra step. So I wanted to walk you through that. If you have just gotten your device, once you hook it up to your internet service, all of the apps and everything should kind of download. It'll turn to a back screen of West Memphis, and then all of these apps will start downloading onto the iPad automatically. You should not have to go into the App Store to download any of that. It should all be pushed out automatically. Now, I think the network is being kind of worked on right now, so we're trying to figure out what the connection is going on with Seesaw. So it might take some time, and it might be tomorrow or something before it all finishes. So just be patient, and it all should push out like it's supposed to. So there's a lot of apps on here. Most of the ones that your student is going to be using as K2 student is going to be the Seesaw app, and then they're going to be working in Chrome as we access the Buzz for Lincoln Learning for the math lessons. So today, this video is going to show you how to get into Seesaw and what to do with the activities that have links that are being blocked in Seesaw. So I'm going to open the Seesaw class app. Oops. Okay, I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like, the home page, more or less, when your student will open it. Okay. Your student's name should be up here in the upper left-hand corner. This is my son's iPad. So your teacher may be using Seesaw to upload their morning messages, or they might be using Dojo. So sometimes you might see the morning messages there in Journal. You can also click on Inbox. There might be something in there. Also, if you click on Activities, that's where you'll find your students' daily activities. Okay, and everything should be listed there of what they want them to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I know that Wimberly Worried is something that they're going to want to listen to. This little icon here stands for a link. That means that there's a link, a URL link that needs to connect to take the kids to the read aloud part of the story. That's the part that we're having issues with the network in Seesaw connecting. So I'm going to show you how to go around and access that without worrying about the Seesaw link. Okay, so once you find your activity that you're supposed to do, you're going to click on it so it'll open it up into a separate window. Now you have to look very carefully. You can see the link button here. We're not going to click on that because it's not going to do anything with something about the network. It should open another window, but it's not. So what we're going to do instead is, if your screen looks like this, you're going to tap it again to make sure you have this bar at the bottom. If you look very carefully, you will see a box with an arrow there in the bottom left-hand corner. You're going to tap that box with the arrow, and it's going to open another window suggestion box. This is going to give you an option to open that same story, that activity, using a different application. We're going to open it using Chrome. So we're going to click on Chrome. Another window pops up, and we're going to say, yes, we want it to open in Chrome. Once it does that, now we are active in Chrome. You can see we can click right there to go back to the Seesaw app, but right now we're accessing Seesaw in Chrome, which is it's going to be the same thing. It's just going to be like an internet. Okay. Now the link should work. So I will touch the link. It pops up, and I'm going to touch it again, and it's going to take me to the story, to YouTube, so I can watch the story. Click on the picture, simply push the play button, and the students can listen to the story. Touch the screen again. If you want to make it to a full screen, you touch that box, and it'll take it to a full screen view so they can watch it that way. Okay, to get back out of it, you tap it again. and it will pause that way. You click that inserted box to get it back small. Okay. So if you look up here in the left-hand corner, it says Chrome. We want to get back to our Chrome bars. So we get there. We're out of the story now. We're there. I want to go back to Seesaw. So I'm going to push the home button and I can click the Seesaw app. Okay, now I'm back in Seesaw. I know it looks exactly the same, so it's kind of confusing. If I push the X here, it'll take me back out to my activity. So now I can click add response and I can do the rest of what the activity is asking me to do. Okay, so I'm going to walk a little bit quicker through. I'm going to do that one more time to show you how to access a story that has a link through Chrome. So I'm going to go down here. There's another activity. I see that link button, so I know my student's going to need access to that. So I'm going to click on the activity. Then I'm going to look for this box with an arrow. Click it there so that I can open in Chrome. And I'm going to say yes, open in Chrome. And then then the link will work. There's the link. Click it to access. And it should start the story. Push play.
Welcome to Storybook Nanny. Okay. Subscribe.
I'm going to push pause. And I'm going to go back to Seesaw. And that takes me back to Seesaw. I'm within the activity. And if you see here, whoops, this particular activity has 3 different pages on it. The first page is the story. Remember, you're going to access that through Chrome using that box with the arrow. Then once you get back to the activity, the activity is going to play and it's going to tell you what to do next. And so there's an activity for them to do that coincides and matches that story. Push the X and it should take you back to the activities list. Remember to access activities here. And there will be other things here in journal if there's any student work. On the activities, if you have to respond, make sure you click add response to do